That's a defeat Ridley tile. That's something. But on the other end of that spectrum, we have 40 plus power bombs and to visit the Criteria Meridia elevator, which is really, really, really out of the way. Collect all 60 Brinstar missiles is not that bad. Let's see. Row 4. First things first, let me turn this down because that's really loud in my ear. Right away, I don't like column 1 because it skips phaser. Also skip high jump boots. So yeah, we probably won't see a column 1 from anyone. What else we got here? 4 plus E-tanks, 20 super missiles, Norfair map station. I like that one except for having to get space jump. That one's pretty bad. Really, the main thing Cheese is going to be looking for is a way to get by without having to go into Meridia. Croakomire, on the other hand, is going to be looking to avoid lower Norfair. $60 plus missiles, 20 plus supers, Criteria power bombs, both Brinstar missile recharge stations. Column 5 isn't awful, especially for Croakomire because he's already going to have 60 missiles anyways. 20 plus supers kind of suck because there's just not a whole lot of supers you can get early on. We'll have to see exactly what the runners decide they want to go for. Does he get the backup? He did get the backup, okay. Let's see. Row 1. Row 1's not bad. Row 1's definitely not bad at all. Brinstar Reserve Tank, 4 plus E-tanks, those are pretty much super easy to get. 40 plus power bombs, you're already doing that anyways. Meridia map station, that's like the most out of the way thing. I mean, column 5 isn't terrible for Cheese. I don't like both Brinstar missile recharge stations. Criteria power bombs, that's not a hard tile at all. Grapple beam, not a hard tile at all. 60 plus missiles and 20 plus supers. You'll have to go a little out of your way for ammo. It's not the end of the world, but it does suck a little bit. And then obviously defeat Ridley. You already have to do that anyways. The main thing that sucks for Cheese is the defeat Ridley and finish at landing side. That is a heck of a trip. Cheese has no reason to get Croc PBs. He doesn't have to get the 40 plus power bombs. That's Croakomire that has to do that. And we see Croakomire actually picking up the map. Alright, so let's see how their bomb Trezo fight goes. Okay, not the worst. Cheese just needs to make sure on his way out that he picks up 2 missile drops. Yep. He'll definitely have a chance to do that. And croakomire having a very good fight. Max ammo, max health leaving. Yeah, I agree. Finish at landing side is low-key awful, having to go from Ridley to landing side. But I still think Cheese made the correct decision with forcing the 40 power bombs. At bare minimum, you have to get everything outside, or... yeah, everything outside of Ellen. For croakomire, I suspect we'll see him opt for a charge beam instead of wave beam, because wave beam doesn't really get him anything. Because I'm fairly certain he can comfortably gate glitch. Cheese making what I would call the correct decision here to go ahead and pick up these missiles since he fell through. Alright, so croakomire picking up the Brindstar reserve tank, I think right away, that means we're seeing him go for row 1, which is a very good idea. Oh, croakomire missing the reverse Mogpal. That sucks. He needs to be mindful of his health, because he did opt to damage boost through the Space Pirates. Now that's interesting. Cheese is opting to pick up the reserve tank. Now Cheese could go for column 1. That's definitely doable. Or he could be going for row 5. I don't think we'll see a row 5 from him. I could be wrong. He can't do column 3 because he already has a finish tile. And you definitely don't want the space jump. So we'll see exactly what he's thinking about doing. I think what we're seeing here... Croak's definitely going for row 1. I think Cheese is going for column 5, and I think he picked up the reserve tank for safety. That would be my guess. Because if he picked up the second set of supers there, he can pick up 2 more sets in Reg Ship, and that'll give him his 20, which will put him a good ways towards killing Ridley. So let's see what Croak decides he's going to do. He's going up first. Alright, so Croak needs to be mindful of his health here, because we've seen quite a few people come in to early power bombs and die. But so far, his health is still good. Cheese, I suspect, yep, he's going up as well. Yeah, the worst part about this room is you can't even one-shot these bugs to try and farm. So you kind of got to go with it and hope for the best. Good manipulation here from Croakomire to keep all 3 of the giant side hoppers together. Oh, geez, missing the D-boost twice. Feels bad, man. Alright, and looks like Croak is going up. Looks like we will see both of our runners do Wreck Ship early. Croak could be opting to do column 1. I don't think he would. That seems silly to me. But I've been proven wrong before. I like the fact he's opting to go back to the ship to heal and save. Does Cheese need more than 1 set of power bombs? I mean, I guess it's a good safety to have. But I find that interesting. Now, what Cheese could be doing, and I don't think he's doing it, could be row 1, but I don't think he would do that. That's a lot of item collection. You don't have to do. Oh, almost had a Croak. Nice, 3rd try. Nicely done, Croak. Now he just has to deal with the ocean. Nicely done, Croak. So let's see if Cheese can make up any time here on Croak. Looks good. Is he gonna go for it? Oh, it was good. It didn't quite hit the frame, though. Feels bad, man. Alright, Croak entering his ghost fight. Oh, that was so close, Cheese. Nice. That was what? Fourth try? I think that was fourth try. Third or fourth try. Either way, very good job from both of our runners getting across the mode. We see Fantoon gave Croak a slow with a slow reappear. Oh, that was a beautiful Doppler. Nice dodge there, taking a little save, just making sure to maintain that health, because you can very quickly die to Fantoon. Oh no! It's okay, he has Charge Beam. He can pseudo screw through the flames. It is a time loss, but it's not the end of the world. Not bad from croakomire. Very good health through the fight. Let's see how Cheese does. Manipulation looks good. Only 6. That's not bad, though. Oh, wasn't ready for the fast, but got a fast reappear. Very nice. Oh, Cheese, please. Oh, Cheese. Oh, Cheese. Okay. He's good. Gotta be careful of that moonwalk. Nice fast reappear. Alright, so Cheese, that was a little sketchy. A little sketchy. Not bad, though. Ghost is dead, that's what's important. Health is a little monka-esque, but it's okay. And yeah, as I suspected, we're going to see Cheese pick up both of these super missiles. croakomire makes it through, 44 health left. It's not bad when you take into account the 90 or the 100 he has in reserve, so he's good. This is going to put Cheese up to 15 supers, and then right across the main room here, he'll pick up another 5-pack. Small thing, he laid the power bomb against the door. What that does is that doesn't blow up any of the other tiles, aside from the 2 that you want, and makes it so you can just roll straight across. Small time save. Croakomire picking up his gravity suit, CheeseReaver hot on his heels right behind him. So let's see exactly what Croakomire decides he wants to do next. Alright, beginning the process of refilling that reserve tank. Alright, so Crow gonna go ahead, IBJ up here and pick up these power bombs. I definitely like this because there's not another good time to route this in. Yeah, Cheese wants a little bit more health for crossing the spike pit, just to make sure he makes it without incident. And the little bug does not want to give any large health drops. Alright, very nice. Liberal use of missiles, you've got plenty to spare. Let's see what Croakomire is going to do next. Looks like he is heading back into Criteria. He could go do Brinstar cleanup now. Okay, looks like he's going to head down and clean up through Billy Mays and then go back to Green and Pink Brinstar that way. I definitely don't mind that routing. The one thing I don't like from Croakomire's routing is he has to route in the Criteria Meridia elevator. He can do that later, coming from Meridia instead of going from Criteria. And that might be faster. I'm unsure about that because he has to go back and do the Brinstar cleanup. Nicely done from Croak. Usually if that... I don't know what that enemy's called. I'm not even going to pretend to know. Usually if it's already done its first little set pattern, I usually just automatically reset the room instead of trying to fight it to get it to damage boost me up to it. Yes, so the green arrow here on the screen indicates what Croakomire has to do because he's the green square, and the purple arrow indicates what CheeseReaver has to do. On top of what they're forced to do, where it's double anti-bingo, they also have to pick another row, column, or diagonal to pair with it. Cheese opting to go back to the ship, save, check his ammo. Now I'm interested why he's heading back to Criteria. This is very interesting. That's a fair point, Bunny. It could be because he forgot to do Spore Spawn. Okay, he's going to the first Brinstar missile. Okay. So he's just doing a little bit of Brinstar cleanup. And this right here, to me, confirms that he is, in fact, doing Column 5 and Row 4. It may have actually been worthwhile, depending on Cheese's comfort level, to have gone down, used a power bomb, went down to Edekun's, not all the way down to Edekun's, but just down to the energy tank there, and this pack of supers there as well. Because the more supers you have, the more manageable Ridley is by far. Nice, I think both of those hit. Alright, one more super should do Spore Spawn, and we'll see Cheese leave out the bottom door there because he has no reason to go over because he's already picked up that super pack. Didn't quite pick up the super drop there, but it's not that important. Nice 2 for 1 on the missile there. Alright, so yeah, Cheese is leaving Brinstar now. The one main trip up that he still has to deal with is he needs to go over to Kraid and visit the missile recharge, and then just leave. He has no reason to fight Kraid, and he can't pick up Gravity Suit. I think the fact of it is, Luna, no one wants to willingly skip high jump boots. I mean, he's already got to go down. He has to fight Ridley, and you want to do that in one trip. And I suppose you could gravity jump, but well, you know, never mind. I'm not going to finish that statement. He is going to pick up his Spazer. I like this decision. You have to fight Ridley. Spazer Wave Ice is nice for Ridley if you don't have plasma. You right. Can't have wave. You definitely want to charge a beam over wave, so Spazer Eye still isn't terrible. So for Croak, we're going to see him probably just pick up the missile pack and then leave. He has no reason to go get various suit. That's exactly what we're seeing here. He could kill Kraid for the energy tank, but I don't think it's worth the time loss. There's other energy tanks you can get. Alright, so we see Cheese going up. Now he needs muscle memory to not take over. Alright, good. So at this point, Cheese is what? A single pack of missiles, all from having 60 missiles? Croak opting for the IBJ here. Croak's actually not that far off. This will give him 4+ energy tanks. Meridian map station's literally right around the corner. 40+ power bombs. I'm not 100% sure on what his power bomb count is. I know he has at least 30. This'll... A set of power bombs here in Meridia would put him at 35, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it'd be 35 because he still needs the pack behind Croakomire. And then he would have to visit Criterion Meridia Elevator. Yeah, Croak is 100% doing row 1. There's just no reason he shouldn't be doing row 1. And that's Cheese's last missile pack. Excuse me. Cheese's last missile pack. So that's going to put him in good shape. Did Cheese not get the Criteria Power Bomb? I'm assuming he didn't, based on the fact that it's not marked. That is going to cost him some time. Because ideally what you would do coming from Ridley to landing site is you would take the normal 80% route of going up through Meridia and coming out at the top of Red Tower. Alright, so Croak going ahead, routing in his elevator here. See some very nice movement here from Croak. Well, it was some nice movement until I said something. Alright, so Croak has to ride this all the way up and then all the way right back down. Then after that, the only thing he has left is he'll need to collect the Meridia map station on his way out and head down to Croakomire for his last set of power bombs. Cheese, on the other hand, looks like he is heading straight for his lava dive. Well, it's not really a lava dive because he has gravity suit, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Croak had some really good routing here, the way he planned this all out in his head. With that, Cheese has entered Lower Norfair. He will be heading on to his Ridley fight. I find it interesting that he didn't opt to do Croakomire first. The truth be told, he's probably watching the restream and probably knows Croak is about to finish. Little early on the wall jumps there. That one, yep, that was good. Nice morph over the Space Pirate. It's hard to believe at one point I could beat CheeseReaver in races. Cheese needs to be very careful here. I said careful. That's not careful. And it looks like we do have a forfeit from CheeseReaver. Can't blame him for that. You're way back here, and I'm sure he's watching Croak. I'm sure he knows Croak is way ahead of him. Sometimes it's like that. Alright, so it looks like we are going to get CheeseReaver in here for an interview to talk about this card. I wonder if charge shots are just a fixed 2 steps back for Croakomire, regardless of what beams, well, aside from Plasma. Interesting thought.
I may or may not be live on air now.
It's true, you are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. CheeseReaver here with us, and I assume we'll probably have croakomire as soon as he figures out how to handle the boss known as gravity.
Yeah.
Looks like he tried to go for the damage boost. Interesting strat.
Does he not have high jump boots?
No, he doesn't. He skipped basically everything. And that should be a dot done from croakomire. That should be his 40 power bombs.
Well, it's good to know that he was well ahead of me anyway.
Oh, you were keeping up with each other.
Oh, well, but he's finishing now. Had I not died, I'd probably be making my way out of Lower Norfair about now. So,
yeah.
I would have still had to go grab grapple and then make it back to the landing site.
Yeah, you also forgot.
Oh, no, I knew about the Criteria power bombs.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to grab them when I went back to the landing site. Row 4 was deceptively bad. I mean, I knew Ridley was bad. I didn't think about Ridley plus finishing at the landing site.
Yep. That's really what made that one so bad. But, Say It Zero, the person that tracked for us this race, said it himself. Row 4 and column 4 were the two worst ones by far.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, column 4 mostly because of just that. Oh, that's a lot of collection. 40 power bombs and all 60 Bren missiles. I mean, the Bren missiles isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess that the elevator can be hard to route in.
I'm not sure if it's my internet that's dying or if it's your internet.
It could be mine.
Chad, is either one of us lagging for you?
No, I was doing column 5. That was my plan.
Okay, well, apparently it's on my end then, so that's cool.
Thanks, Uli.
Alright, so it doesn't look like we're going to get Croak in for an interview.
I got the beating I was expecting.
Yeah.
Well, I believe this puts me out of the tournament.
Yeah, there's no second loser's bracket.
Oh, come on. It's not triple elimination? Hey, you know what? I was just happy. I got CWJ on, like, 3rd try. Hell, I got the pixel on my 1st try. I just didn't make it, because getting the jump after picking up the missiles with the fanfare in the way is hard.
Yeah, yeah. You came really close to getting it.
Yeah.
You got it.
And then I almost
you got
died
it 3rd try, and then I think croakomire got it 3rd or 4th try. You both got it really fast.
Yeah. But, well, GG to Croak. I hope he goes and crushes whoever it is he's up against next.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna go cook some dinner. But thanks for coming, Nightwolf.
No problem, dude. And yeah, like those aren't our runners. Our runners were croakomire and CheeseReaver. Be sure to give them both a follow. I mean, you know, follow Rumblemans and Balthazar as well.
They definitely
Balthazar help put this together. Also, be sure to follow my tracker, Set Zero. I pronounce it a different way every time I say his name. I just don't know exactly how to pronounce it. All right, well, he says don't follow him. Definitely don't follow me. I'm bad at this game. And I'm bad at just about everything else I do. So, yeah. That's going to do it for us. Again, thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting this. Is there anything I can plug for SpeedGaming before I leave? I don't know, you know. Go follow SpeedGaming 1 through 6 and, you know, just SpeedGaming. And yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.